Hi, my darlings. Hi, my loves. You guys welcome. Come the fuck on in. I don't know who sees these videos. They usually just say spirit, send it to the right peeps. So if you didn't catch any of my other videos this week, and if you're interested, I do offer, like, all my stuff that I offer here is free. You can get access to any and all of it. There is no paywall, no pay stubs, no, none of that shit. So I do a free weekly reading. I usually do a couple card pulls throughout the week to kind of help us figure out what the fuck we got going on. So please go check this out. But I also just wanted to extend a thank you for those that didn't hear it or maybe don't know. But just thank you guys for all the love, all the support, all the beautiful things that you said about my cousin, Gabby, that passed away 2 weeks ago. And I just wanted you to know that her mother read them and her sister read them, and it was beautiful. So just thank you guys from my heart and soul, and thank you for giving me the time to come back. We did get the norovirus last week, so again, sorry I wasn't here last week, but oh boy, you would not have wanted me here. Okay, the noises, the terrible things, like you guys know. Okay, no thanks. Even Sasquatch was like, see you later, babe. Come back when this isn't happening, all right? So you know if Sasquatch is like, peace out, like the smelly man from the woods, like, it was bad, okay? So with that being said, you guys come the fuck on in. If you guys don't know me, my name is Sarah Martucci. I'm a psychic medium, certified crystal healer, paranormal investigator, and I am a silly fucking goose that just wants to fucking live. But unfortunately, our government wants to be a piece of shit, so we're also dealing with that. We're going to talk about everything, okay? So if you guys are into that shit, if you're not down with the bullshit of the government, fucking welcome. Welcome, baby, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Let's talk crap. Okay, let's fucking do it, because fuck all this shit. That's why I wore this shirt this week. It says, fucking yikes. Because that's the vibe. God almighty. Obviously, you can see that it's well loved and it's been very well used because, well, fucking yikes. So, anyways, you guys, welcome the fuck on in. This is where I pull a card. I ask, what is Spirit going to say to us today? And I try to ask them gently, will you please be nice? And sometimes they are and sometimes they aren't. So, let's see what the fuck Spirit's going to say today. If you know the song, sing along. There are no timestamps, so whenever it finds you, it's the perfect timing. Okay? All right. Well, Spirit gonna say today, who motherfucking knows? Can you please be fucking nice? Cause that'd be really, really fucking great. That was better than the last, The last one, I just went off key, off kilter to another dimension. Anyways, it may have been my siren call to Sasquatch. So if he happens to show up, then redirect him to home. Okay? And if you guys have never been here before, I'm in love with Sasquatch, alright? He's my twin flame. Fight me in the fucking streets. Anyways, here's our card, and it's an interesting one. Guys, we got the Three of Cups. Let's fucking talk about it. Look at those partying fools. Alright, so whenever Cup shows up, guys, this is going to talk about our emotions. It's going to be asking, where are we emotionally? Are we freaking out about the future? Are we stuck in the past about something? Because right now is the only moment that we have. Now, I'm not saying the past is bad or to think about the future is a terrible thing. It's not. It's the appropriateness, right? And so if we're in a moment where we need to make a decision, we need to be right here and right now, making sure that the past isn't informing us in a bad way, that's informing us in a good and healed, emotionally informed way, right? Okay. So whenever Cups comes up, it's going to talk about our emotions. It's going to talk about our intuition. For me, a lot too, this is going to talk about our relationships, not only with other people, but with ourselves. And so is it good there at home base? Is the call coming from inside the house, right? I also think too with Cups, this is going to be dealing with water signs here. So there's a possibility this week. We might be dealing with Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Maybe even too, the person might have it in their top 3 placements, innermost planets, or maybe just this card might sound like them, okay? Or the energy might sound like them. Now, with the number 3 here, this is going to be referencing 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 years. Cups moves second to slowest, so I'm looking at weeks to months, okay? But I also reference these like the months. Baby, we're in March. This number 3, this pumps up this card for me big time. This is talking about the themes that we need to take a hold of, that we need to fucking do this month, and that we need to be the fuck aware of, okay? So pay attention. Now, if we were looking for a yes or no this week, I would say that this is a yes. The Three of Cups is a very celebratory card. This card usually talks about our friendships. Who are our friends? Who are our people? Who are the people that when something beautiful goes down, I want to go party with? Who are the people when something terrible goes down that I can go to and they'll love me and support me? If you're lucky enough to have 3 people that you can say that about, baby, you are rich beyond measure. Holy Jesus, okay? So with that being said, 3 of Cups is also one of my reconciliation cards. So there might be a possibility of somebody coming back here. Maybe somebody that was a friend, or maybe we started off as friends. Maybe somebody wanting to return to a friendship might be coming up here in some of those themes. All right. Side note. Now, but yeah, again, yes, I see this as a yes card. This feels very good to me, and we'll talk about it. All right. So if you're looking for love and relationships, this is the only place I say no. Don't welcome back a fucking ex. Don't do it. During Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde, like, are you going to be cognizant enough to really tell whether that person's words and actions are aligning? Or are you just so caught up in that this person came back and all you want to do is party and celebrate that you don't want to deal with the reality of what's going on? So in a negative sense, be very fucking careful with that energy right now, especially with the astrology at play, while remembering the planets don't make us do shit. The planets are not a hard line. They are a guideline. They're a guideline, okay? So do whatever the fuck you want to do. Cut your bangs, but like, don't come towards me and be like, babe, I look like Amelie. I didn't tell you to do, I told you not to. So during this time frame, it's really good to return. And it's like, to maybe like an old style, an old way of like getting old vintage stuff is like really beautiful right now. But again, this would have good value with Venus retrograde. And around our relationships, okay, here's a good indicator. What happened the last time? What happened that this thing blew up? What happened? And would welcoming this person back into my life disrespect me more? That's a real question we're going to have to think about this month. You hear me? Okay? And especially with the reconciliation card. And again, I know some of you guys just want everything to be okay. We just want to party. We just want to be good. But baby, is that in reality? Because when this time frame is over and or the party is over, who the fuck is actually there to take care of you, love you, give a fuck about you? And if it wasn't this person and they showed you that with their actions, you need to fucking trust that. So unless this person is showing you with their actions that something here has changed, they're actively working, they're actively in therapy, they're not just talking about it, then you need to seriously consider whether this person should come back, okay? But I do think here at the 3 of Cups, this is celebratory for the most part. So we might be having like old conversations coming up around relationships. What happened here? How do we heal this? How do we do better? How do we show up better for each other? This is the card of friendship. So if we're having difficulty within our love relationships right now, do you guys even have a friendship base? And if you don't, maybe it's time to consider what that means now and how can we build that? Because that's the solid foundation we need in order to move forward. I said what I said. I think overall, though, around love and relationships, 3 of Cups, again, up to 3 people could be coming back here. And we need to really sit down and think about, is this just nostalgia that I'm caught up in? Or is this person really doing the work and this is a good, positive person for me to be around? Consider those things, okay? Now, if we're looking around health and or healing, work and career, baby, this is group projects. This is working with others towards a goal. Maybe for some of you guys, we're working with our friends. Maybe also, too, you don't want to work in the group project, but you go to it and these people end up being your friends. What? Okay. So some beautiful things can be happening here, but like working with others towards a goal is the fucking key. I would say 2 Cups and Air, like Cups and Swords are not usually my cards of entrepreneurship, but if that is on the table this week, maybe this is choosing the right people, working with friends, working with people that I trust towards that goal, or trying to build this business and we all do it together so we can celebrate. Maybe you guys are opening up a brewery. Congrats. Okay, just saying. Just saying. With that being said, let's look at health and healing because this feels like some of y'all need to grieve. We got to deal with our emotions here. And maybe this is going back around family, around home, looking at those core root relationships. And like, am I actually friends maybe from the same people that I had as a kid? Like, are some of these people from childhood coming the fuck back around? This is really fucking interesting. But I think dealing with grief, dealing with our feelings is going to be massive this week. Don't lose that opportunity, okay? Guys, I think overall this week though, 3 of Cups is